the good one. Hold on the rise, some nights up for the skies. We break the mask, we break the chain. Six nations claim the fame. Shop in the real world. Guys rolling in. If you right, we plant seed. Let's climb. This food's one of a kind. Run, faster. We move faster. Back, nation, let's go. We're right in the game. This gaming. Every phrase flames on fire, engines loud. Motor feet burns through the crowd. These feel the show. Loyalty ain't no real mo. We're now in the stream. With a dream, yeah, we get the steam. Let's game. Six nation always the same. Yo, drop a comment, just why. This channel's lit. No time to hard. Ring that bell, let's ring to the top. Six gaming. We don't. We let's go. We're waiting in the game. This gaming. Every flame. Let's go. We're waiting in the game. This gaming. Every frame. We spawn me. It's just keep it alive. Next two play, let's seal the deal. That's the game. Money, get cost shit. Rhythm, certainties. Two games, natural. Times like the game turns on screens, green chorus. Subscribe, animation, to the outro beat. Need remix, little tweaks. Let's optimize.
So guys, welcome to the live stream. So guys, welcome. Hopefully मेरा intro आज अच्छा लगा तुम लोग को. So let me know what do you think about the intro.
Shouldn't we watch over voice? Don't be
Welcome on.
Down again. It's no big deal. You didn't see him gulping it down. Right out his mouth. I never would have thought. Not in a hurry. I'm just tired of the endless delays. How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dobravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Don't worry about the people. Just keep looking at me, and you won't care about anyone else.
I don't think that'll work.
How about I get you something to drink? For courage?
Well, that might work.
What do you fancy?
I'd like some wine.
Here you are. Wine for the fair maid.
Thank you. And cheers. I don't drink very often.
Today is a special occasion. Young Lord Semine is getting married.
So we should at his age. So, shall we dance?
Let there be music.
तो इधर.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock.
Have you seen
when it's time to
Okay,
serve?
he's hurting. पता नहीं.
Dancing with his wife.
ये थोड़ा सा.
What if you lend me the bullock on the Lord's Day. You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
No. And nor should you.
Except I don't have a bullock, and you won't lend me yours on any other day.
Go and see the priest.
Much longer.
If he says
No,
it's
it's
all right,
long.
I'll be happy to help you, friend.
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
You dance like a fairy, Dobravka.
You're making fun of me. You were hopping around like a mad goat yourself. You wretch.
What we do?
All men are the same.
Damage downward. Okay.
That Henry's a good bloke, hey?
He truly is.
Let's see. Talk to Morovitz. Yeah.
How have you marry in the dark? Damn it! Where's that von Berghoff?
Well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, Jace. I'll come in peace.
You gave me a hammer in last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it?
Okay. Not one problem.
The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
Welcome to live stream,
Having you
guys.
on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, from Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Why not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
Of course you would. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's no fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bambot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we can't there be no fishy, but also me took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Boddock even put them under guard with our liquor inside.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
Okay.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some geech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right. But how will I recognize the stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
I reckon I don't have much choice, do I?
And Agnes would be here with us.
The girl has to play.
Okay, we have.
You're in a big hurry to tie the knot, aren't you? I never would have thought.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? Pah! And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the damp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
Thanks. Oh dear. जल्दी करना पड़ेगा. Oh dear. जल्दी भागो. Close the door and out we go. Okay. Close the door.
What's your language, young man?
I never would have thought.
Here go.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Well, that's something else. Hail Henry! Come and sit with us and have a swig.
Well, I can't say no to that, since I brought it to you.
I knew you know Egypt. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord?
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Well, couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came, I showed it to old Semin. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. Such a lovely piece of work for Lord Semin himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
Okay.
What did the lad look
लगता
like?
नहीं कि I don't.
I don't know exactly. All the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Oh, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
Aye, I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away. Treating you, old Bram?
Could be better. I can't complain, though.
Since when? You do nothing but complain, day in, day out.
Dice the whole time.
I did none of that, I swear.
If you say so. But may the Lord protect you if I see you move a muscle from this spot.
But what if I have to go again?
Get a bucket to sit on while you keep watch.
Okay.
See something like that every day.
You're here too.
Wait, aren't you that robber baron from Apollonia? What are you doing here?
Thought I'd be rotting in a pillory somewhere, did you?
Why wouldn't I? After what you did.
It's like this. Though I never cared much for it, I was born into a noble family.
Welcome to live stream.
Lord Sabine spared me. He treats me better than I deserve.
I can see that. He even invited you to his son's wedding.
That's more out of courtesy. But that doesn't matter. Do you have a drink with me?
Sorry, Jules, but I don't know you well enough to drink with you.
You're right about that. We're not exactly old pals, so why fraternize? Then I'll drink to myself. To Jules!
You already taken care of your band?
Don't you start with that too.
So you didn't.
After you attacked me in Apollonia. So battered I can hardly wipe my own arse. Old man Samine will just have to be a bit more patient.
What if I helped you?
Well, someone fancies himself.
I can handle a few footpads.
These aren't any ordinary footpads. They're a bunch of the most depraved whoresons I've ever met. Would you dare to take them on?
What we do? What should we do?
Yeah. Just tell me what I need to do.
So listen up. From what I've heard, there's another 4 of those scum roaming the countryside. I'd bet my boots that a few more will hitch up with them in time, so it won't be easy. You can start with Canker.
Canker? Interesting name. Why's he called that?
He already had that name when he joined us. I reckon they started calling him that on account of how he's rotten to the core.
Said the pot about the kettle.
Hey, don't be cheeky, youngster.
Where can I find him?
I don't know. I only know that he and his band were ambushing travellers on the road from Troskovitz to the Nabokov Mill.
So how do you want to find him then?
Easy. I'd wait for him to find me. With a little luck, he'll ambush you in one of those places too. Or one of his people will.
That doesn't sound too safe.
What did you expect? That I'd search the whole forest for him? Go ahead and try and find him that way if you like. But I think you're more likely to roll straight 6s and dice.
What do you know about his band?
Not much. We've never seen them all together, so I can't even tell you how many of them there are. But there won't be many. Canker has never dared tackle anything too big. Usually just some poor souls on their travels.
That's enough for me.
Well, good luck, lad. Oh, I almost forgot. When you're done, bring me Canker's mace. As proof.
Why? You don't trust me?
Why should I?
hired hand.
Do you know you actually rescued me?
Princes do.
What's eating the old man
What
now?
kind of prince are you, hey?
Someone's
Finally,
gone
we're
all
alone.
over his yard.
Yes.
I bet that
Finally,
precious
some
bull of his
peace and
just
quiet.
shuts all over it.
Woman,
A beast like that
you
could
read my
easily
mind.
spray the whole...
It might have occurred to me you were the one I was looking for.
Me? Why?
I expect he means me, Flower. No doubt Henry assumed I'd starve to death if he wasn't on my ass for a while. So, are you glad to see me?
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, no. I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanish why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so. I'm sure of it. The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatja? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my
अब तो कॉमेडी होने वाला है.
girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
Okay, let it go.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold on. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatja?
Like I said, he took the sword.
And how do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatja had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around. Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry,
Yes?
just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
That lisping old fool Olbram keeps telling everyone we stole the meadow from him.
Finally.
Okay, find the sword.
Worry about. On the contrary.
Okay, यहाँ पे okay, this is the area which I have to search.
More like wishful thinking.
Everybody.
First-class sword.
What manner is the same?
Would you like to see it?
No, thanks.
They get your hopes up, and then they break a girl's heart.
Before I gave you a job,
Give it a rest, you
He is not feeling good.
my hair around, and before my lads could wake it up,
The Lord protect you if I see you remove a muscle from this spot.
They get your hopes up, and then they break a girl's heart.
Stop making excuses and tell me, where have you been?
What have I done to deserve this? They'll be laughing at me again.
Let's check upstairs. It's not here. Something.
You do nothing but complain, day in, day out. Especially
this morning welcome.
I did. How did you do?
You kicked the bucket, you shit!
Moravia is behind.
Oh!
Excuse me.
You'll be fucking sorry!
Such a pretty woman and no escort.
I bet that precious bull of his just shuts all over it.
a beast like that could easily spray the whole place.
And I'd hate to say something.
How's life treating you, Lord Brown?
Could be better. I can't complain, though.
Since when? You do nothing but complain, day in, day out. Especially
इधर है so that happened no and he will keep on doing walking.
You're a pain in the ass. And last time, They'll scatter my hair around, and before my lads wake it up, it was all wet.
I can't go any further. It's too deep.
Really?
So I thought you threw it in here.
Is it true you forged a gift for young Olga?
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
The bailiff's son took it.
Svaja? Why the hell would he do that? He and young Semyon will be brothers-in-law.
Maybe that's exactly why.
Right. I heard he's got a grudge against the Semyons. But for him to act a fool like that, when Semyon finds out, he'll make the bailiff set the boy straight in no uncertain terms.
No one should be above the law.
Aye, but still, punishing your own son is a punishment in itself. But, as you say, it has to be done. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Burgov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Burgov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been
Let's
waiting
check
for
out that.
hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Welcome to live stream, guys. Welcome. If you're new, subscribe. And yeah, let's enjoy the story of KCD2.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Olda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started. Burgov's not coming. So why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
It's only a small group.
I didn't expect him to be this moved.
And they turned out really well.
A blessed evening to you.
I heard you were talking to the bride. Do you know where I can find her?
What do you want from her?
To congratulate her on her marriage, as befits the occasion. Lots of luck, pack of offspring, health and happiness, all that stuff.
That's nice of you. I think you'll find her in the fortress. She said she needed some peace from the crowd for a while.
Hey, you lout! Come here! I'm telling you! Come here! Here!
I'm coming!
You knave! You scoundrel! You animal!
Would you calm down?
Let everyone hear what a bastard Henry is! A bastard! And a lout and a yokel he is!
Word, you smell like a wineskin.
What? Are you saying I'm drunk? You're the one who's drunk.
Dobravka, come on. Everybody's looking at you.
So what? Let everyone know who you are.
Are you alright?
Move away, or you'll get...
I can't stand the look of you.
Svadia, my friends, you won't leave me dry.
No. I want to find out who rang factory and go and find food somewhere else.
As soon as they had their fill, they were on their way.
Let's have some food. Wicked. Smoked cheese.
You're standing here as if you had a spear up your arse. What's wrong?
The old man noticed the left
About then.
What is the focus? वो देखना पड़ेगा.
But they
Christ!
broke your...
Pardon me. What art, you goat? Make it sound like torture.
Even you were
Came here to have fun.
supposed to watch those poor wretches play the game.
Yeah, I was. But I don't have to do it anymore.
ये तो arena है, most probably. Yep.
You like the kitchen scraps that much?
I thought the Grim Reaper was coming for me. But it's only old Reaper.
No, I'm done for the day.
Careful!
God's wounds, old ram.
It must have received a message from the outside.
I don't think so. When the fish was left, the swallow just flew to meet it halfway.
Let me know when you know more.
If the fish gets out,
And if not, maybe you'll hear about it even sooner.
maybe we should get
just got it from a fellow who came down for the wedding.
What about the chamberlain?
He's so dim-witted he wouldn't suspect he would have.
Can't you see I have company? Don't bother me now.
Wait. Tell me, haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
You must be mistaken, Master Chamberlain. I've never been to Trotsky.
Is that so? I could have sworn. But true, I could be mistaken. After all, you commoners do all look much the same to me.
Why didn't Lord von Burghoff come?
How should I know? He must have been delayed somewhere. Now I'm a laughing stock to these yokels. Ungrateful rabble.
And did you talk to him? Did he say anything about going some... Henry? I just saw your note, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
It's the cellar guard's fault. He let them in there.
That idler. I'll have him whipped. Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit, Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
Why didn't Lord von Burghoff come? I thought you were waiting for him before starting the ceremony.
If I did, my son might never be married. I don't know why he's not here. The Chamberlain said he'd sent someone to look for him, but they found no sign of him.
Sir, do you know where I can find your son and his bride? I'd like to congratulate him.
Sorry, I haven't seen them for a while either. Don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest after everything today.
The beggars are gone. They won't embarrass you anymore.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I just hope Cook doesn't give me a hard time about it.
Does it matter?
You don't know her. Sometimes I'm not sure who's in charge here, but what's to be done? Spilt milk. I just regret that I can't repay you as I promised after you helped me out like this, since Lord von Burghoff hasn't turned up.
Oh well. Can't be helped.
Perhaps you'll soon have another opportunity. We need to get it.
Now, sweetheart, you just got here. That would be unbecoming. What have you done? I asked you to dance with her, not make her cry.
I'm sorry, but she really can't dance.
If you're really sorry, go and apologize to her, you lout.
I already apologized to her.
Well, at least you did that.
He got spurned by a girl. Don't...
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Semin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either. Farewell.
Cellar. So here?
What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's... Older.
Did he...
No, no. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Nah, don't think too much about it.
Welcome to
You've had a
live
bit to
stream.
drink, and that can make all sorts of things come into your head. You'll have a clearer mind tomorrow.
You're right. To hell with all of it. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Booze!
Uh-oh.
Oh, fucking hell! It's you again!
Okay.
Hey, fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? It's not what you think!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not that I blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
Okay. And now a wedding fight. But yeah.
Yeah, don't spare him. Don't kill him. This one's mine.
Hey! Get him!
Once more, we can go home.
Yes! He's nearly got me! You want to try me?
Now,
Leave me!
Nice hit!
Won't end well
I'll
for you.
break your bones!
You're not up to it.
Yeah! Don't spare him!
Help me!
Slice him up!
Okay.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
ये तो भाई कि it will just I don't know क्या होगा. Again to the pillory, maybe. There it is. ये कौन वैसे? Who is this person?
Oh, cursed luck.
Fail to record it.
Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzik.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Okay, so I think ये cutscene ही था because we cannot play as this character.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done later by the executioner.
Oh, what a relief to hear that. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
Well, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
Do you realise the shit you got me into? I was stuck in a foreign region, far from home, without money, without my things, and the worst of it all, I was completely alone.
I know! I already said I behaved like a fool, all right? So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Ha-fucking-ha. Hunting.
Where did you get the gear for that? We arrived in Troskowitz like a pair of beggars.
By using the old noggin, pal. I pulled a strong thread out of those rags I had on, made a snare for game, and before you could say jackrabbit, I was hawking half a dozen hares around the local cottages.
Weren't you worried about the local gamekeeper?
That nitwit! I found out he was fond of the booze, so I snooped around his lodge, and when sleeping it off, I went hunting. Once, I even went into his shed and, borrowed a bow and a quiver full of arrows.
Thieving, too, to top it all. Christ!
Oh, give over. Once things are sorted out, I'll give it all back. Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable! We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa!
Okay. अब क्या होगा देखते हैं. बहुत बढ़िया है वैसे.
About time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble. You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you. What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now. You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
Okay.
What?
Not good.
You can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans! But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it!
Move it!
I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fella will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way. And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Bergov.
Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
Looks like something can be done.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? What'd you expect? The axe? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
Okay.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Charcoal shed. Where is charcoal shed? See. Here? Looks like it. Things took a wild turn for sure. Sharpening brood. Iron. यहाँ पर रखना पड़ेगा आई थिंक ना ओके क्योंकि यहीं पे रखना पड़ेगा शॉपिंग बिल इज देयर enough room.
About it.
Well, how much is them elderberries?
As much as you can fit in that. That's how.
But won't it be completely black?
My dear, if we could dye wool as black as night.
Are you sure there won't be colours?
Don't
it's qualifying.
But Dorcas said dyeing is craft, and that's not allowed.
Dorcas and me, and I told you not to talk.
Where did you actually learn?
When I was an apprentice.
But you were a carpentry apprentice.
Right. As far as I know, all the apprentices.
And how much?
मुझे लगता है कि यहाँ जाना पड़ेगा
As much as you can fit in that.
But won't it be completely black?
I do.
So guys, if you're enjoying,
Good
do let me know in the comments.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot
And
better
yes,
here in Frosty.
अगर इसका कुछ बात करना है इसके बारे में, then do let me know. But मुझे तो बहुत पर्सनली अच्छा लग रहा है, and obviously interactive है. Ratings and crimes इसके बहुत अच्छा है. But इसका एक day one patch, you know, really about. इसमें कुछ चीज़ें अगर फिट हो जाए ना, तो ऑप्टिमाइज्ड हो जाए, then it's very good actually. Combat arena. Okay. I guess start पे जाना पड़ेगा.
I suppose it's worse than it was, but you make the end. It was nice. Good food and drink.
Combat arena 9, although match is good.
Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take offense.
Their Majesty, you're a stinking fishhead. I don't want to hear any of that. Someone will overhear and you'll get in trouble.
Nah, I'm only a sweaty blacksmith. Who care what I do?
Check out.
Look after your charcoal. Don't come around here again.
I mean, मतलब देखा जाए तो वॉरफॉर स्टूडियो ने बहुत ही अच्छा गेम की बनाया है, and people are praising for the single player game because यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लेयर तो कोई एस्पेक्ट बनता नहीं है लॉजिक. But what mission as second
Christ, what now?
partner? I think that should be an option, like just like Far Cry. But यहाँ पे इतना स्टोरी ड्रिवन है. I don't think वो स्कोप भी है यहाँ पे. But one can bring it.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you.
Chamberlain Ulrich hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels a lot, so he's got to do a lot of stuff on his behalf.
Whatever worries he has, if a fella treats folks like that.
अब इसको तो सेव करना पड़ेगा. Lord keep him cool. But obviously it's like motion set हो चुका है, thanks to the head of security guard in his home castle.
That's that.
Talk to blacksmith. Find work around gavels. I think ये blacksmith है.
Do you go and report on them to the Chamberlain?
I wouldn't put it that way. Nothing escapes my eye, and Ulrich knows that.
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly help you with something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone. I'm a respected tradesman here, understand?
Well, I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith, a respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
4.
Smart lad. We've got 1 horse. That's 4 times 1. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3, which is...
1. All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right. But I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lad!
Okay. Thomas.
By the way, you lot all think running the castle is a piece of cake. But for sure,
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
What's the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
But the blacksmith is just around the corner.
I know he is, only he tells me to wait, that he's got more important things to do.
Seems to me he's just talking.
I wouldn't be surprised, the lazy wretch. But what can I do? I'm just a loudmouth cook, so I have to wait.
How can the blacksmith help you?
How do you think? He always takes this bit of wire and opens the chest for me. And then he promises to change the lock for 3 years now.
Oh well, I hope he turns up soon.
He ought to, the damn scoundrel.
There was a chest.
That damn wretch.
What a waste of money. Didn't you say that the king announced that everyone should have a good go
Like
on?
always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
The king commands.
The blacksmithing again.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
I'll never finish it like this. I should move it. I should do it more evenly.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
I have to move it.
देखते हैं क्या होता है.
Need him. He vanishes like the wind. Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
Let his wounds be healed, and if you take him from this world, welcome him into your heavenly kingdom. Take him to your bosom, for he is a good Christian.
I have to hammer it more evenly.
Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith? Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
I can't keep hitting the same place.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now? Where's that blacksmith?
Merciful God, your only begotten Son took upon himself our wrongdoings and showed us the
It's almost finished.
down upon our captain to
Nice.
the Father's love, and upon all his
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
Good. That looks finished.
Chalo. Let's finish it up.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
Nice 15.
That miserable.
If you're after some lessons,
Greetings.
Greetings.
have you seen Erazim the scribers?
Saw him, but I didn't.
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, the grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
I can't wait. Thanker the cook sent me.
Jesus Christ, God protect us from all evil. What does that harpy want?
She's not able to open the spice chest.
Again? She's a bloody nuisance.
Maybe if you fixed it, she'd stop bothering you.
Maybe
Yes,
if
lead.
your pa wiped you off on his sleeve, you wouldn't be here making cheeky remarks. I'm a castle blacksmith, not some village tinker. I've more important things to do.
I'll be going then.
That's wise.
So follow the G mark.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
Okay, we cannot go here. तो हम लोग यहाँ जाना पड़ेगा फिर. Okay.
I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here, so either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Sure. I wouldn't want to be rude.
Very wise.
Do I get something for those horseshoes?
Hey, I've no time for jokes. I've only got one horse here, but even so.
I'll be going then.
So run along, and next time, put some effort into it.
So, what's the
What if you lent me the bullock on Lord's Day? You're not gonna plow on Sunday, are you?
Father Matthew? Okay. No, and here's the hanging, I think.
Jesus, what a piece of sh**. Good day to you.
I was told to come and ask you for a job.
Nice timing. Do you know anything about carpentry?
No, blacksmithing is more my field.
Ah, well, that's handy. I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, so it don't collapse when we hang that poacher. But the whole thing is fucked. I need a good carpenter's axe. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course, Osina didn't find time all year to hone the thing.
But that poacher is innocent.
An innocent poacher? But that's nothing to do with me. My job is to make sure it don't collapse when he swings.
I could help you with that.
You could? Well, that'd be great. Go and get it from the shed, sharpen it, and bring it back to me.
Sure thing.
Okay, sharpening wheel. भी हमें दिखा था कि discovering sharpening wheel. Hey, 20.
The second toll for Hans. All done.
Second bell.
Here it is. Hope it's good.
Sharp as a skinning knife. Nice. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher. And nobody wants that.
And then the execution would be postponed.
I doubt it. We're not going to make a show out of it like they do in Prague. But someone would have to get their hands dirty, and no one fancies that.
Understandably.
Anyway, thanks. I can't afford to fuck things up today. The Chamberlain is as tetchy as the devil.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today. Anna the laundress said he's got bellyache. Everyone is avoiding him like the plague.
Uh-huh. Would you happen to know how I can get into the Maiden?
And what would you want in there?
I want to pray in the chapel. And they don't want to let me in.
The chapel, eh? Well, I'll be damned. I know one hand by the name of Binyek that wanted into the castle too, but for a damn different reason.
And did he succeed? In getting in, I mean.
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. See, there's caves under Torski, and the well ain't actually a well, but an underground pool in one of them caves. And from there, you can get to the dungeons, and then into the Maiden.
Oh, he sounds bold.
Oh, aye, but they still caught him and gave him a whipping. And when they found out how he done it, they took the cleats out of the well wall.
What does that mean?
That the next Binyek would have to jump in and not climb down. I wouldn't fancy that.
Indeed. What was Binyek after in the castle?
A certain buxom chambermaid who wouldn't give him what he was after in the hay and wanted a fine feather bed.
I'll be going.
Aye, I've got to get back to work too. Farewell.
Almost. Sadler Matthew. ये हॉट सैडल ये सब बनाता है much probably इस पे.
Greetings to you, friend.
This property belongs to someone else.
Okay. So can't go there. Can I go here? I think I can.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
And he's repeating the same dialogues. Yes, okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
You're not allowed in here, vagabond. If you want a bite to eat, go to the kitchen in the Cron. It's at the other end of the courtyard.
If anything goes missing there, I'll be after you.
It's a bathhouse.
Wedding like.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
क्यों शॉपिंग पे उसके आसपास ही जाना पड़ेगा। The game will not let me jump here. It's expected. Let's see what happens. Flying down. Oh,
This is that well that Calder mentioned. The third toll. I better get moving.
One more time.
It's a small hut. यहाँ पे small hut कौन सा है? I mean, technically speaking, ये वाला small hut. Really go near it. Problem तो ये है. Let's see.
Good to see you, friend.
How's it going?
My wife and I are taking...
I was wondering if...
Where do you think you're going?
Okay. check.
The fourth bell.
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that? Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it to the last moment this year. With you. Greetings.
Keep moving. Fine. This is the nearest I can.
Tell me, what brings you here?
Okay.
I tell you, and you dog me in.
Crazy? Why would I dog you in?
Look, just drop it, will you? Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet?
No, I just want to be sure nobody finds out. You never know.
All right, take care then.
So guys, thank you and tuning in to today's live stream. Tomorrow मैं arena record infinite लेके आऊँगा with some of my good friends from Australia and other parts of the world. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Indian time. Till then, take care and have a good night, guys.